I'm Alan Robarge, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Welcome to Improve Your Relationships, where I like to talk about attachment injuries and healing attachment trauma. And on this video, let's talk about our relationship to ourself, and very specifically, being kind with ourself. However, the way we're going to get there is to employ kindness and compassion towards others. And we're looking for the bridge, the way to, through understanding others and through extending compassion for other people, to the phrase, the idea to see something from another person's point of view, or from someone else's shoes. If I see the situation from someone else's shoes. So we can do this and employ an exercise that I like to call Just Like Me. And this is about how you create a relationship to yourself. It coincides, this exercise and this video is coinciding with week number 6 in the membership community, Improve Your Relationships, where we're talking about what kind of relationship do you have with yourself? How do you friend yourself? How especially those parts of, the prickly, difficult, painful parts where you're a little quick to dismiss, or you are not behaving kindly towards your own experience. And this is an ongoing practice, and I like to refer to it as gardening. You have to put your hands in the dirt. You really have to garden and weed, and it's a very conscious, active experience. It's not self-love, self-kindness is not just an idea. We don't just think about it. We engage it as a discipline, as an ongoing practice, by observing our thoughts and also very consciously, actively working with language of our internal speak of how we care about each other or care about ourselves. And the reason why I just said each other is because that's part of this exercise that I like to call Just Like Me. So if I'm feeling isolated, if I'm feeling disconnected, if I'm feeling that I don't belong, I'm feeling like there's something wrong with me, and I'm particularly not able to reach out to myself, I'm not able to offer self-care. An exercise that I like to do is think about others. But I'm going to think about others in a context of their humanity and their goodness and the realities of what they're struggling with. And I'm going to extend some compassion through just the awareness of naming that other people struggle just like me. But if I preface everything I say with this phrase, just like me, I am simultaneously drawing a connection where I'm a part of the group by acknowledging we're all in this together. But if I say just like me, but then I follow it with a statement of awareness and some sensitivity, some kind-heartedness towards others who are suffering, what I'm actually doing in that moment is I'm also giving myself some of that same tender-heartedness, some of that same kindness. So this is how it goes, and I'm making it up on the spot, so let's just see how well I do. But we could, just like me, the people that I hang out with want to feel a sense of belonging. Just like me, the new people I met in this group want to be understood. Just like me, the people who I'm talking to about relationships have some embarrassment about being hurt in their past. And just like me, the people that I'm getting to know struggle to reveal their vulnerability. And just like me, people want to feel a sense of freedom in laughter. And just like me, people want to be invited to go out to dinner or go to a movie or hang out. Just like me, people who are struggling with relationships are doing the best that they can. Just like me, people who are struggling in relationships are learning and maturing. Just like me, There are people struggling in relationships who can't make sense of their past in their family, etc., etc., etc. And this just keeps going on. But as you're doing this, just repeat what I already said earlier, you're cultivating compassion through awareness of the universality of suffering. Everyone's suffering and everyone's struggling. But in doing so, you're creating a very personal connection through caring about other people who are struggling with the same thing that you're struggling with. And by right of doing that, you're also affirming yourself, affirming your own suffering, affirming your own struggles, affirming your own feelings. Now, this exercise also is very, very helpful if you find yourself being a bit judgmental about other people or certain groups of people or certain kinds of people. And this is a kind of exercise to bridge the disconnect and to find the common ground. And the actual common ground is extending kindness, is the tenderheartedness. So, you know, if you have a certain point of view about, you know, a certain group of people from another country, or someone who belongs to a different religion, or is living a life that's very different from yours, and you find that you're judgmental, you can practice this exercise. And again, you just preface it, you know, just like me, you know, those people are looking for a safe place to raise their family. You know, just like me, those people want to be welcomed into community, etc. You get the idea, you know, that's how it goes. So this exercise, it all links to week number 6 in the membership community, which is really exploring what is our relationship to ourselves? What is your relationship to yourself? The quality of how do you treat yourself? What's your inner speak? How are you kind to yourself? How are you not so kind to yourself? And it's all, you know, comes together. An approach that we take is, well, can you practice being your own friend? And if you can't, or if you notice where there's a bit of a shortcoming, how do you shore that up? And one way to shore it up is experiment with this exercise. See if I call this the just like me exercise, just like me. So hopefully that this is helpful. If you want to dialogue and chat with other like-minded learners who value personal growth and maturing in how we create securely attached relationships, that is the purpose, the point of the creating the membership community, Improve Your Relationships. And if you would like to join us, please do. You can learn about that, more information on my website. And also, if you want to receive and or see more videos just like this one, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And thank you for watching.